A Fortune Forecast update brought to you by the Ohio Lottery.
Well, hey there, Ohio. We're tracking a lot of jackpot activity over the next few days. We have Rolling Cash 5 and Lucky for Life in the forecast the entire week. But we also have major drawings for Powerball moving in, followed by scattered Mega Millions drawings through the week, with some classic lotto drawings popping up here and there as well. There are big drawings every day, so stay tuned to the Fortune Forecast Center for the latest jackpot developments.
Lottery players are subject to Ohio laws and commission regulations. Please play responsibly.
Too many things in our lives require too much effort. But when it comes to disinfecting surfaces with the new Clorox Disinfecting Mist, you just spray and walk away. No wiping required. The aerosol-free Clorox Disinfecting Mist kills 99.9% of germs on hundreds of surfaces with an easy-to-use continuous sprayer. And it comes in 2 delightful scents with the reusable sprayer and refills that help keep plastic out of landfills. Try the new Clorox Disinfecting Mist today. Use as directed. Rinse required on incidental food contact surfaces.
Investors need to keep their finger on the pulse of change. Are we on the verge of a wage increase spiral? How is private capital changing the landscape for small firms? Can investors avoid greenwashing in their ESG exposure? Welcome to Season 2 of The Outthinking Investor, an award-winning podcast from PGIM. Subscribe to PGIM's The Outthinking Investor today for these insights and more.
This podcast is intended solely for professional investor use. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results.
Have you heard? Amazon is now hiring for their new site opening soon in New Albany. Be one of the first to take advantage of launching a new career at one of the best workplaces in the world. Being a part of Amazon includes great benefits and competitive pay, plus many opportunities for advancement. So get a new job today and kickstart a new career tomorrow. Learn more about the perks of working at a new Amazon site. Go to amazon.com/start now. Amazon is proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
How about we heat things up tonight?
How so?
Get a little fresh, add some steam, sizzle, and spice.
Wait, you're talking about going to Outback again, aren't you? Fire things up at Outback Steakhouse. For a limited time, try our bloomin' fried shrimp or get fresh with our new strawberry salad. Go big with our bone-in ribeye or the filet and grilled shrimp on the barbie. Then cool off with a cucumber crush or peanut koala. Try them all before they're gone. Let's Outback.
Your 4-year-old can discover the joy of learning. Waterford Upstart is a proven effective pre-K learning program that includes fun songs, games, and activities that prepare your child for success in school. We provide all the tools you need to help your child learn to read, including a coach, a computer, and internet access. And because it's already paid for, it's free for you. Listen, uncomplicate the way you do pre-K. Enroll today at waterfordupstart.org.
Live life at your pace. Click the banner or go to visitwilliamsburg.com to discover how. Because here in Williamsburg, life moves at one pace, yours. Here, our waters are splashing and rejuvenating. Our history is for seeing and experiencing. Our theme parks are for riding and sometimes flying. And our great outdoors are yours for exploring and restoring. It's all waiting for you in Williamsburg. Book your trip today and live life at your pace.
Sell your home with ease and save thousands in commissions using a top local real estate agent from Ideal Agent. We research and personally interview thousands of agents to only work with the very best in your market. Ideal Agent negotiates a commission as low as 2%, saving you tens of thousands of dollars. Our agents know how to navigate today's complex market to get you top dollar. Ideal Agent delivers a seamless selling experience from start to finish. Our service is free and available nationwide. Get started today.
Call 1-800-795-5529 or visit idealagent.com.
Progressive Snapshot can save you money based on how you drive and how much you drive. So the safer you drive, the more money you could save. Now, if you didn't hear that because you were yelling at another car while driving, let me say it again. You need to calm down. Yelling is just making everyone as stressed out as you are and letting them all know that you definitely aren't trying to save with Progressive Snapshot. And if you did hear it the first time because you weren't yelling at another car, nice work. You'd love Snapshot from Progressive because it rewards safe drivers. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Snapshot not available in California and North Carolina or from all agents.
Let your golden summer begin with Diamonds Direct's annual designer showcase. This July 22nd through 24th, save 20% on designer engagement rings, wedding bands, diamond fashion, gemstones, and more. With Diamonds Direct's unmatched selection, the perfect gift for yourself or the one you love is within reach. During this event, you'll be able to browse a stunning array of loose and mounted stones, diamond studs and tennis bracelets, and any on-trend piece you've been eyeing. Make your appointment for this unmissable event. Find out more information and shop online at diamondsdirect.com.
You made it. Here. Finally. Checked out of office to check into the sweet views of that place you've always wanted to go. You know the one. It's nice. Even the kids like it.
This place is so cool.
And they never like it.
Mom, can we go to the pool?
Look at that. Not even asking for the Wi-Fi. When you're with Amex, it's not if it's going to happen, but when. American Express. Don't live life without it.
At Pluralsight, they believe everyone should have the opportunity to create progress through technology. Pluralsight is a tech workforce development company that provides the solutions that high-performing engineering teams need to tackle today's biggest challenges. Whether you need to build the skills, individuals, and teams to tackle mission-critical projects, drive cloud transformation, or help software teams ship reliable, scalable, and secure code, you can harness the collective power of hindsight, foresight, and insight with Pluralsight. Check them out today at pluralsight.com/vision.
At Jiffy Lube, it's our job to make car care make sense. With personalized service reviews that swap the car talk for straight talk, so you know what your car is telling you and what to do about it. Putting you in the driver's seat of car care? That's a job for Jiffy.
After Justin Bieber teamed up with Tim Hortons to create Tim Biebs, he knew his job wasn't done. So he's bringing Tim Biebs back and pairing them with his delicious new French vanilla Biebs brew, steeped for 16 hours. That's 16 long, pensive, dedicated hours. But hey, take it from Justin.
It's worth the wait. Try my new French vanilla Biebs brew for a limited time, only at Tim Hortons.
Order it with your favorite Tim Biebs for the perfect pairing at participating U.S. restaurants while supplies last.
Hi, welcome to your neighborhood pharmacy.
Hi, I've got a prescription for diabetes test strips. How much is the copay?
Well, it depends on your type of commercial insurance and factoring in your yearly spend, subtracting the deductibles, also depending on your monthly allowance.
Why can't there be a better option?
Or you could try Contour Next test strips. A 35 count's only $19.99 over the counter and proven to be highly accurate. Go to contournext.com/radio to see if over-the-counter strips are a more affordable option for you.
I think I'll try Contour Next.
Ramp is a corporate card and financial software suite designed to help you save time and put money back in your pocket. With Ramp, you can create budgets, issue cards to every employee with limits and restrictions, and automate expense reporting. It's easy to get started, issue virtual and physical cards, and start making payments in less than 15 minutes. Businesses that use Ramp save an average of 3.3% the first year. And now get $250 when you join Ramp. Just go to ramp.com/serious. Ramp.com/serious. ramp.com/serious.
People say I ain't no good, and I'm crazy as a loon. Cause I shave my head in the morning, pick guitar in the afternoon. Just like old Chief and Charlie, I like to lay around in the shade. Well, I ain't got no money, but you better believe I got it made. Cause I ain't asking nobody for nothing if I can't get it on my own. If you don't like the way I'm living, just leave this bald-headed country boy alone.
What's up, folks? Thank y'all for tuning into the Josh Terry Podcast. Hey, I want to start off this show by telling you about some of our new sponsors. Global Net Insurance Agency, Mr. Dusty Lewis over in Eastman, Georgia. You can reach him right now at 478-374-7977. This is who I got insurance with, folks. Mr. Dusty has took care of me for an extremely long time. Even when I'm late on my insurance, I can message him on Facebook. He always takes care of me, and his staff there are just awesome over at Global Net. So please do me a favor. Y'all reach out to him now and tell them that I sent you. Here's another new one for y'all. Lori's Dive-In. She feeds me quite regularly. She's over in Alamo, Georgia. She has brought me everything from this amazing chicken salad to these Philly cheesesteaks. Dude, I'm telling you, they're just really, really good. Full menu on site. They cater. They do carry out. Just really cool family atmosphere. Every time I've been there or they've brought me stuff, you just can't beat it. And the price is really good. And Miss Lori is just awesome. Thank y'all for becoming a sponsor on the show. I'm always excited when somebody that I went to school with turns out to be successful and is doing well for themselves. Shout out to Mr. Dustin Smith, Dr. Dustin Smith, and owner of Middle Georgia Total Health Center. He's my chiropractor. I'm always standing up tall. I'm always feeling good, and it's because of this guy. He's got an office in Eastman at 285 Plaza Ave, and he also has a location at 126 North 2nd Street in Cochran. You can call his Eastman office at 478-6011 or the Cochran office at 478-934-8801. Look them up on Facebook at Middle Georgia Total Health or email them midgatotalhealth@gmail.com. Go check out Dr. Smith and all of his staff. He's going to get you feeling right. You're not going to be disappointed to go get Mr. Smith's hands on you. I told y'all the other day about my guy over at Oxley Performance Computers. Matt Oxley has took care of all of our computer needs. He's got me set up with a whole new PC. My soundboard, my everything is running way better. I did not know how bad off I was just getting something from Best Buy. This dude has hooked me up to where my laptop's better, my desktop's better, everything that I needed, he hooked me up with, and he did it for a damn good price. Y'all go check out Matt Oxley at Oxley Performance Computers and here's his website at oxleypc.com. That's where you can find him at on Facebook as well. Go look my dude up and tell him to hook you up. I told y'all we had several new sponsors on the show, and right here is the last one. So y'all hold tight, and then we're going to roll into the show. This one right here is why I've been looking so damn good, though. Miss Reagan. Reagan Rise Fitness. She helps men and women lose fat and build muscle. She customized nutrition and training plans. Workouts can be done in the gym or at home. She has hooked me up, told me what to eat, told me how much to eat, and also gave me a workout plan that doesn't hurt my body. You can find her at Facebook at Reagan, that's Raegan, last name Milholen, and her IG, RaeganArise Fitness. Go check her out. Tell her I sent you. Tell all the sponsors of the show that I sent you. Make them feel some love. And thank each and every one of y'all for listening to the Josh Terry podcast. Now, let's see who guests are today. All right, I'm here with my guy, Mr. Matt Oxley. I told y'all the other day on July 4th weekend, my computer took a shit. And Matt did a show with me last year. It's one of my favorite shows that I did. And he owns it's Oxley Performance.
Yep, Oxley Performance Computers.
I called Matt, and I was like, dude, I have to have my computer or I am screwed. I can't put out shows, can't get paid. And on a Sunday, before July 4th, he's like, hey, just bring it to me. I'll take care of you. And, Matt, I can't tell you how much I appreciate it. Not only that, you hooked my laptop up again and got it running. I don't know what the hell you did to it. But so I wanted to start doing stuff with small businesses, and I am very grateful that you came in here, and I couldn't have picked a better person to do this with first, especially you helping me out so much lately, man.
Yeah, man, I appreciate you calling me. That's what I do every day.
Dude, well, I just thought, like, I was kind of blown away by the fact that it being a holiday weekend, and you literally knew how important it was for me to get not working. Yeah. And you dropped what you were doing and hooked me up, dude. That meant a lot to me.
Hey, I know whenever I can't make money, it's bad times, and you know, 1 week of bad times can really make a big difference in your life.
You ain't lying, dude.
I always jump to it. I know my specialty's always been business critical type stuff, so if it's important and it's making your living, then that's kind of what I focus on, and I know how hard it is without it.
And I appreciated the fact that, like, besides for you just stopping in the middle of what you're doing to help me out, you also advised me into what I needed. Like, you knew exactly, like, you didn't shit on the computer that I
wanted
had.
to.
You didn't. I could tell you wanted to. But you told me what I needed for the studio, and it's not like you broke my legs off like with the price and everything. Like you did me real fair, man.
Yeah, I try to always be fair. And the thing with computers, a lot of people don't know, is there are different levels of manufacturing. You can build a lot of the same stats and specifics in a computer from one price range to another. They may be the exact same computer on paper, but the actual build of the motherboard and the power supply, those things that aren't really on paper, that's what makes the difference in how it lasts. And consumer products these days are just disposable. Most of them just you can throw away after anything happens to
So
them.
even like the one that I had, which was like the Best Buy salesman told me it was like a great one. It was $800 HP or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was worth about $400.
Like 2020. It might have been $5. I don't remember. I got it at 2020.
No, you probably paid about that for it.
Yeah, I got it in 2020 when I first opened the studio.
Yeah.
And I hadn't had any problems with it till it died the other day.
Yeah. But it was like, what, 2 years old?
Yeah, 2 years old.
Yeah, mine, that'll last you 10.
Really?
Yeah, I put a 3-year warranty on everything I touch. So that I have a lot of confidence in what I build, what I put together. I mean, that's not a custom built machine. It's kind of a kit, but it's one of the best quality kits you can get. So that's what I use. That's what I sell.
You know that I'm simple when it comes to this stuff anyway. That thing is way smaller than my laptop. That doesn't look like anything close to the desktop that I had.
No, it's a microcomputer.
A microcomputer.
Yeah, it's like 4 inches by 4 inches by 2 inches tall, but it'll blow that laptop out of the water.
Really?
Yeah, you can even game on that thing pretty decently.
So what's the difference? Like just the parts and everything. I don't know anything about it. So
there's so many different parts inside of a computer. So to make it simple, there are these things called MOSFETs, and there's things called chokes, and there's things called capacitors. And the quality of those is what really makes all the difference. And those are found on the motherboard and in your power supply. So those, if they're made cheaply or poorly, and a well-rounded technician knows where to buy those parts from, if they're poorly configured or poor quality, your computer will last almost no time.
Got you. Dude, I don't know anything about them. So when you were explaining everything to me, one of the things I appreciated is like you went step by step.
Yeah.
Like you told me why I needed this and everything. So as I would imagine most of my listeners, we got a bunch of business owners that listening to me.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
I didn't realize how, I guess, inadequate my computer was.
Yeah.
But it was slow. Even my laptop was super slow.
Yeah, that thing was worse.
It was
actually
horrible.
Yeah.
And I was shocked when I got it back from you. I was just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And now but you went step by step and explained to me what I needed and everything. And
so what I did for you was I took a let's get a working machine for him as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So I took the drive out of your old machine and put it in that laptop.
Okay.
That's why it's so much faster, because the drive in it was really good. Today, what I'm going to do when we're done with this, I'm going to take that laptop apart again, put that drive back in there, and then I'm going to put a brand new drive in that one, so you have a fresh copy. And that one's going to continue to run just as well, or maybe a little better.
Dude, I can't, man. So what all services do you offer? Like what's like, if just roundabout, I guess.
I do anything from go see your grandma, help her set up a printer. I did that twice today. I do a lot of that. Just helping older folks kind of figure out basic stuff.
There's no way in hell I could do that.
See, it
that
doesn't
has to
bother me
take
at all.
the patience of a saint.
That's one of those things I've always enjoyed. It never gets on my nerves. I never get mad about it. But most people really could not handle it. It can be stressful, but it's never really fazed me. I don't know why. And if you're a small business, if you need it, and if it connects to the internet, I can do it. If it's a website, if it's new equipment, new computers for your entire office, or if you need a new wireless network to cover, 10,000 square feet, whatever you need, I can do pretty much anything. And I provide security services and secure networks and secure computers and backup data and all that stuff.
You know what my favorite thing about you is?
What's that?
You speak perfect English.
Do I? Yeah. That helps a lot. That helps a lot because folks just hate having to call like Microsoft or any of those folks and can't understand a damn thing and nobody's listening.
Dude, I lost my shit on Saturday with Verizon.
Oh yeah, that's rough.
I lost it. I want to say thank you very, very much to the folks over in Dublin at the Dublin store.
Yeah.
They kept me from catching a case.
Yeah.
If I could have found out wherever that call center was,
you won't find it.
It's over with. I was in India or somewhere.
Yeah.
I was fixing to reverse terrorism somebody.
Yeah,
I was fixing to bomb the shit out of something.
Yeah, I know how it is, man. I have a good ear for those accents somehow. I think I've just done it so much.
Yeah.
But I do charge a premium if I have to call for you. So
yeah,
I charge a lot an hour to talk to someone overseas for you.
You should. Well, I sound like the guy they don't understand. Like right, I know there's people around here that don't understand me, and they have Southern accents.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I don't get it. I don't know. I went into a whole like soapbox episode with the people in Verizon.
Did you?
Oh, dude. I was on the phone with a person, and I asked the woman beforehand. I was like, look, before I go to Verizon, are you sure they can fix this in store? Yeah. Are you sure? Because I don't live close to Verizon. I'm going to have to drive 45 minutes.
Yeah.
It's storming outside. I want to do shit on Saturday.
Oh, yeah. That's whenever I was trying to get with you.
Yeah. I was like, are you sure? Because I'm going to waste a whole day if I go to Verizon and they can't. And she was like, yes, I promise. She even said she talked to a supervisor. I got over there, and that dude opened up the account, and he started checking the notes in the account.
Yeah.
And he was like, we don't even see where you talk to him, man. Like,
yep.
And I was like, are you kidding me? There's not a chance in hell that person did that to me.
I used to do all the support for the Verizon store that was in Eastman when Ray Smith owned it. And because they're like, it's not a corporate store, the hoops they have to jump through to do anything are just incredible. Verizon's got just a completely fucked up system that they use. I probably shouldn't say that too much because I probably know too much about it to actually talk about it out loud. But they probably wouldn't want that known. But like I
think everybody knows how fucked up Verizon is.
They've got so many fucking hoops you have to go through, and they don't really provide adequate support to the owner of the business. They really have like edged those guys out of.
That's literally what they told me at the Dublin store.
Yeah,
that's literally. They said that they make it so hard for you to do anything, like as a manager or whatever.
Yeah,
and like honestly, I think Verizon is probably going to be one of those stores that's like a smart store. I think it's going to end up being like you got one worker there and it's a kiosk by the time it's said and done.
Yeah.
You order everything online, deal with an automated system.
I saw a gas station like that on TikTok the other day.
Of course there is.
There's not a single person there. You fill up with your gas and you go inside if you want water or whatever. It's just a bunch of vending machines.
I hate where we're going.
Yeah,
I really, really do. It's almost where this is a very morbid thing to say. I almost wish COVID would have took out a shit ton more people.
Oof, I wouldn't say all that, but
I do. I wish it would have took out all the dumbasses.
Well, it took out a lot of dumbasses.
Wish it took out a lot more
because of the whole, not believing it was real.
It wasn't that. No, I'm not getting this to you. I said before your ass got here, I was like, he's not baiting me into shit.
I'm not baiting anything.
He's not. You're not doing it.
I've never baited it.
Goddamn.
I've never been fishing in my life.
Oh man, you're not doing it. You're not. You know how many? This is this second show we've done, right?
Yeah.
I have used you and my show as an example, probably more than any other show.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
A good example or a bad one?
No, good example.
Okay.
Good example.
I'll take it.
Well, you gained my respect so much that night.
I appreciate that.
I do. Like I've never thought you were a bad guy.
Yeah.
But I just always thought like we're polar opposites, about a lot of shit.
Yeah.
But it was the way that like I went back and listened to that show the next day, or within the next couple of days, and it was just like that's what I've wanted people for so long. You could be complete different folks.
Yeah.
And I can't remember, there was one conversation that we got into, and I was like, I don't fucking understand this at all. Like, I don't get it. I was like, I don't understand his point. But at the same time, I was like, he's just as passionate about his point of view as I am about mine.
Yeah. I was a little intoxicated.
And I respect. We both were towards the end of it.
Yeah.
I could tell. It caught me. And
I get drunk so fast now.
Yeah.
I can't drink anymore because I don't know, something's up with me. I just get drunk after a beer.
Well, yeah, I wish I did. I have went for the past month, and like I was drinking about 4 to 5 times a week, and now like for the past month I've done like once a week.
Yeah.
And tried to chill out a little bit because I was going hard. But that's also the benefits of me not doing a lot of shows lately.
Yeah.
My numbers have gone up so much, I haven't had to like overdo it with the shows.
Yeah.
Because, man, that's what everybody wants to do when they come in here.
Yeah.
Now I've
Drinking.
done figured shit out. Get your ass coming here in the middle of the day.
Yeah.
They don't want to drink during the middle of the day.
Yeah.
Some folks come in here at 8, 9 o'clock at night. Oh, I'm here till 4 o'clock the next morning.
Yeah.
They'll get your ass.
I'm falling my ass asleep if that ever happens. I'll sleep on the couch.
I've had so many late ones because of that. Like, ugh.
I kind of figured that the atmosphere of some of the shows is like we're getting ready for a party, or we're having a party right now, and you're just listening.
Yeah, and that's where like I want a bunch of them to be.
Yeah,
because it is fun, and that's the whole the vibe of a lot of them. But it's not all of them. It's not supposed to be. Like this one, I told you I wanted to like focus on business and everything, but I also want them to get to know you.
Yeah.
Kind of your mindset on shit and everything. That way, they call you. That way, you get some business off of it. I mean, that's where I started doing it today. The ads will run. I did an ad for you.
I heard it. Sounds good.
I did an ad for you before, like today, and it's where I want people to. I hate fake ads. I hate these ads that you hear like on terrestrial radio to where that person didn't do shit with them.
Right. Yeah. They're just paying for it.
I want, if you're advertising with me, that I've done something with you.
I'd have a hard time if I didn't know for sure that something was a good product or somebody knew what they were doing. Like, okay, I just advertised some asshole. So
you have
so many people.
Yeah, you'd have to. I've always said you have to pay me a lot to sell out. I want to find out how much it takes.
I'd love to find that out for myself.
I will act like I don't know a motherfucker for the right amount of money. But it's gonna be an obscene amount of money, and part of me hopes I never figure it out.
That kind of money you can disappear with.
Yeah, I believe Joe Rogan calls it that fuck you money.
Right.
Yeah, like I can do whatever I want, and I don't care what you say or do. I don't. But I already kind of have that mentality anyway, so I don't care.
Yeah, I've never had that kind of money, but I've always had a similar mentality. I've never really cared if somebody was upset or anything like that.
I was telling the guys that I just got done doing the show with through Zoom from Nashville. You grew up like in rock music and everything. I kind of remember like you being kind of like a goth kid, like in high school.
I was kind of a
metalhead. Is goth the right word? Metal kid.
I was like into grunge and then punk and then like Metallica and then I got into like hardcore music. And like stuff that's screamy, but I wouldn't say I was ever goth. I may have looked like a little goth.
Well,
kid,
see, that's my ignorance.
Yeah.
That's what everybody used to call the kids that dressed in all black and everything like that shit.
I mean, I still dress in all black.
See, I go to the bar and I dress in all black now.
Yeah.
But it's because I'm fucking sweaty.
Yeah, I mostly wear just band shirts and.
See, that's all I fucking do now too. That's pretty much it.
But I listen to everything. Like, I love your taste in music. Yeah. My partner's a big country nut.
Yeah.
So I've learned a lot about country music through him.
It was funny. I was telling them that when I was in Nashville, time before last, and I was playing at a golf tournament, and I got to sit down with Aaron Lewis for about 30 minutes.
Nice.
And talk to him. And me and him got to telling stories of whatever about high school and everything. And he's telling me about when he was in chorus and when he was in high school and how people picked on him.
Oh, I bet, yeah.
And he was telling me, he was like, but when they stopped picking on me, he was like, the second that Stain came out with his first CD.
Wow.
And he's like, you just can't think about this. But like high school is a momentary thing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I look back at it and I look at people like you and Zach Cook and it's more folks we went to high school with that just already went to the beat of their own drum.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how fucking cool I think that is.
Yeah.
And Aaron, he said that. And I was like, well, shit.
It's true, yeah.
When you think about it, that's cool.
Yeah, I was never one that – I always felt like a weird kid anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like strangely, incredibly religious. Like so much so that it freaked out the other religious kids a lot, you know. So there was that, and I liked music that people didn't like, and the teachers thought that it was all satanic. So I had to hear like speeches from some of the teachers about how evil what I listened to was, and Just dumb shit like that. But as far as like getting along with people, I've always been able to for the most part.
Unless it's a Facebook conversation.
I've had some pretty rough ones.
I have seen you go ham. You know,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've ever had a conversation with a dude that's like my big brother, Lee Tucker. I am dreading the day, if it ever comes, that you two get in a Facebook argument.
Okay.
Because
I don't really do that as much as I used to.
I hope not. Well, even if you did, it would be like Hogan versus Andre the Giant. That's how big it would be.
That's rad.
It would be heavyweight versus heavyweight is shit talking and knowledgeable.
Yeah, that's rad.
Dude,
I like his music. So
oh my God.
Yeah.
He's rough. I have seen him drag some people, but I've seen you drag some people.
So it's mostly like the people that latch on to an argument.
Yeah.
People, man,
I hate that shit too.
Some of my friends are mean, and they're meaner than me. You know, they'll take it a lot further than I will. But yeah, I've done some dragging.
But I kind of like that though, to be honest with you. I don't get into it because I've got the mindset now that when I post something, regardless of what it is, it could be a picture, it could be a status.
Somebody's gonna hate it.
It could be a tick, whatever it is. I post it out of a good place. One of my friends today, I used to like kind of date this girl like back in the day, just like when I lived in Macon a couple years ago. I posted a picture yesterday of Rebel Wilson.
Yeah.
And it was just like, I was saying, I can't be the only one who thinks she looked better when she was big.
Okay, yeah.
And I was like, in the last line, it was like, leave some meat on your bones.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like, I didn't mean it in a bad way. Fuck, I literally thought that everybody would be like, oh, he's not saying all women need to be skinny or ripped or whatever. And she was like, leave meat on your bones? Wow.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck you. Like, if I would have said the bitch needs to be skinny, I would have been fat shaming.
Yeah.
If I would have said she looks better big, I'm a fucking asshole for that too. Like,
it's because you had something to say.
Yeah.
That's
it's
the
like
problem,
you can't make it. You're never going. Somebody's always going to be fucking mad.
Yeah.
That's why I don't read a single thing in my comment section on TikTok. Nothing.
That's smart. Yeah.
Because if you post something out of a good place, a good mindset, and you know that there's no malice, there's no hate or nothing that you say. I posted something else kind of racist the other day, but it was funny.
Great.
It was funny.
What did you say that was?
All right, so I like black girls. Everybody knows that I fucking like black girls. I think the
yeah.
sexiest voice of all time is Aretha Franklin.
Oh God, yeah.
I think sexiest person.
Can you see her when she was younger? She's
oh my God,
sexy
her
as
and
fuck.
Tina Turner.
Oh yeah,
Tina Turner could get it now at 60 years old or 70, 80, where the fuck she is. Beautiful.
Yeah.
So anyway, there's a joke. I am not a person that is a smooth talker. I have no game whatsoever when it talks.
Big same.
But I can make you fucking laugh
Yeah.
till you fuck up and get naked. You don't know how you ended up. You giggled your goddamn pennies off. You don't know how it happened, but that's what happened. And so like if I'm sitting there bullshitting with a African American girl, I'll be like, so I'm 1/8 African American. And when I say that, everybody's gonna be like, oh, he's talking about his pecker. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
That because they think you're being dirty.
Right.
And I'm like, no, bitch, I'm just playing my credit score.
Yeah.
Like, just play it. And they all laugh.
Like, and to me, it's not really a racist joke if it speaks to a truth.
And it's talking about me because my credit score
and it's
sucks.
talking about yourself. Yeah, it's self-deprecating.
Yeah, exactly.
Nobody was being deprecated there, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So.
And then the only time I've ever got in trouble, only time a African-American girl has ever got mad at me, and she didn't even get mad, was there's one of my favorite movies is The Help.
Oh yeah,
I love The Help. I love the message The Help puts out there. I don't read. I don't like reading. Pie. Yeah, the shit pie. I love shit pie. The Help made me want to read the book. I didn't.
Yeah.
But I wanted to read the book because I know the book's always better than the movie.
Yeah.
I really wanted to. But so there's this girl one time at the bar, and I was talking shit to her, playing around, whatever. And I was like, I just want you to know, I'm blacked out drunk now.
God.
And I was like, I just want you to know, you is kind,
no,
you is special,
no,
you is important. And she is like, you needs to get the fuck out of my face.
I bet she did. I'm glad she didn't slap the shit out of you.
I probably should have. And I was like, you don't think that's funny? And she was like, no. And I was like, but I don't understand. I thought you would think that was hilarious. She did not think it was funny at all. But her friend that she was standing with, who's also a girl of African American descent, thought it was hilarious.
Yeah.
That was fucking wonderful.
You never know.
I
grew up like I had a bunch of crushes who were black, but I like had a crush on everybody all the time.
Yeah.
My dad was super racist though, so like I was scared to death to even talk to a black girl because I thought he would kill her or something or kill me. Well, quite literally, I was always afraid he would actually do that.
I've said it a couple times on the show, and my family's been kind of pissy with me about it.
Yeah.
My papa died Christmas morning, and I make jokes to deal with like the pain of it or whatever.
Yeah.
And like at a family gathering here recently, I was like, well, goddamn, at least I can bring a black girl home now.
Yeah.
They don't think it's funny.
I think it's hilarious, and you should, and you really should.
They don't think it's funny. But anyway, Fisher, I didn't mean to interrupt. I thought you thought that was funny.
Yeah, that's hilarious. Yeah, the same thing with my dad. He would have fucking lost his shit.
Yeah.
So I grew up. I was like scared of black girls because you're not supposed to like them, but I did. I was always looking.
I don't know how we could. They're beautiful.
For real.
Absolutely fucking
I
beautiful.
grew up watching Martin.
Yeah, see, I never got into Martin.
Martin's great, and there was Pam, and there was Gina, and there was
Pam.
Oh my
Pam,
god,
which one was his wife?
Gina.
Gina's bad. Gina bad.
They're both bad. It's just, my goodness, a young kid's not going to do anything but develop a liking for something.
Oh yeah,
yeah, and that and Living Color growing up.
In Living Color to me. As much as I loved Saturday Night Live in the 90s, I hated it.
Man, and Living Color is so much better.
And once Farrell's gone, fuck Saturday Night Live.
Yeah.
But in Living Color, in its heyday,
fantastic.
Kills Saturday Night Live
all day. Homie the Clown.
Yeah, boy. I liked Jim Carrey's what is this?
Fire Marshal
Bill.
Let me show you something. Yeah,
boy,
I loved
Mad
it.
TV wasn't that good. I didn't really much care. Besides for
I like Mr. Swan and Stewart.
Stewart was all right. I didn't much give a shit for a lot of the other ones. You need to watch the episode though. There's an episode with Joe Rogan on Mad TV.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that'd be old,
it's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. I only watched like a clip or two of it, but he's just. It always when you see somebody when they're still developing themselves, and they're not there yet, but you see their potential.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you can see with like him, and even like on In Living Color with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Like
you
knew he had something.
Yeah.
But you didn't know.
You didn't know what he was gonna eventually do.
Since you like all that stuff, Amazon Prime has a documentary. It's called Fat Tuesdays. You watched it yet?
Uh-uh.
All right, so you know the Comedy Store is.
Yeah.
Out in Los Angeles.
Okay.
Comedy Store used to have a night. It was Tuesdays, of course, but it was an all-black comedy night, and it didn't start until like the mid to late 90s.
Yeah.
And it ended up being like what saved the Comedy Store, and they didn't acknowledge how great it was until recently. Like, so some of these comics didn't get their name on the wall outside of the Comedy Store till during COVID.
Yeah, wow.
Oh, dude, but it's the story behind it and everything's awesome. And there's a documentary on there too called The Comedy Store, and it goes back from the beginning of it, dude. Like I was hooked on. I
probably like that. Yeah.
I love that type of stuff, man. And it talks about some of the folks that was on Living Color, and everything. Them getting their start.
Yeah, I had a crush on J-Lo before anybody.
Yeah, Fly Girl.
Yeah,
she's still something.
She still looks the same, really.
I just don't understand because she's like 50.
Yeah.
I always have to make the argument that I know that we're not the same species.
Right, yeah.
When I see her and Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Like, they're 50 years old.
And
I look like shit at 34.
I think about it all the time, yeah.
It's just like, there's some alien either in you or me.
It might just be massive amounts of money or something.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that too. It's funny how as soon as you get a lot of money, your ass gets good looking.
Yeah.
Tom Brady. that picture they put up between Tom Brady when he was drafted and what he looks like now.
Yeah,
it's
I haven't seen that.
Oh, dude, hold on, I'll show you. It pisses me off because I know that I know what the problem is.
The first thing somebody does is get their teeth whitened as soon as they get rich or something, and then
they get their teeth fixed or whitened.
Yeah,
they always do. What is it? Tom Brady's side by side. There's side by side picture. I guarantee it's going to be one of the first ones, because I'm a Tom Brady guy. Like, I really like Tom Brady, but it's stupid what he looks like from drafted to now, and it's like, you got to be shitting me. Like, there's no way that you, because where the hell is it at? All right, so this is what he looks like. That's definitely not him. I really hate how you type shit in on Google
and you don't find what you expect.
And it's just like, it always, what is it? Is it the movie Ted that it's like it always brings you back to Big Black Dick? Like, it doesn't matter what you type in. It's like grandma's quilt and you're one click away from Big Black Dick.
Always, yeah.
I can't
Definitely true about the internet.
Dude, it's scary.
What did I type in the other day innocently that got me just direct porn? I don't remember what it was.
I'm surprised all the time how many of the free porn sites there are.
Yeah.
There was somebody in the studio the other day. No, it was when we was in Nashville. We were shit hammered. And we were going around the table. And it was just a bunch of guys. And it was where we were naming. Each one of us were finding a new one.
Right.
Like, going through our phone. I'm surprised our phones didn't explode from viruses. But we ended up getting to, like, I want to say it was like 200 almost. And it was like, there's that many free sites out there that you can go watch shit.
Wow. I didn't realize that either. Not free.
It's ridiculous.
I only know, like, the tubes, you know, the one, the tube family.
I know. You can go, there's like, they start getting like some weird names.
Like, whether you're splitting the cost of a road trip with the guys, paying the dog walker, or sending birthday money to your favorite cousin, Zelle is a great way to send money to family and friends, no matter where they bank in the U.S. Plus, money goes straight into the recipient's bank account, typically in minutes between enrolled users. And you probably won't have to download another app, because Zelle is already in over 1,400 different banking apps. Look for Zelle in your banking app today.
Hi, welcome to your neighborhood pharmacy.
Hi, I've got a prescription for diabetes test strips. How much is the copay?
Well, it depends on your type of commercial insurance and factoring in your yearly spend, subtracting the deductibles, also depending on your monthly allowance.
Why can't there be a better option?
Or you could try Contour Next test strips. A 35 count's only $19.99 over the counter and proven to be highly accurate. Go to contournext.com/radio to see if over-the-counter strips are a more affordable option for you.
I think I'll try Contour Next.
Midgetrocker.org.
Now that sounds fun.
Yeah. That's I don't have any fetishes. Like, I'm not, like, I'm just vanilla.
Boring.
Boring. But on my bucket list, I'm definitely banging a little person.
Yeah, I'm with that.
I don't know what the correct terminology for it is.
I guess you ask it when you're there.
I gotta tell a story because one of my friends, somebody I looked up to, passed away Tuesday. Rick Hill, the owner of Crazy Bull.
Oh wow.
I very much liked him and looked up to him a lot. He let us host some events there. He always is like, just somebody I really admired.
Yeah.
He hosted midget wrestling a couple times, but one of the times he did, I was downstairs, and I got to be with the wrestlers and just hang out with him. He always used to let me do what the fuck I wanted to. And so I'm down there with the wrestlers, and there was a hot little midget wrestler. And I'm doing my best. Like, I'm shit-faced. I'm shooting every shot that I can.
Yeah.
And so I'm finally sitting on the couch. I think she's digging me. And anyway, I finally am like, you know what? I'm going for it. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do, girl? I'm going to put you in my pocket and take you home. Don't do that. That's not the way to approach that situation.
You're trying to be too damn funny.
I was trying to be too funny. They don't like that.
No, I bet not.
But it gets worse.
It's funny, though.
So she gets up.
Oh, shit.
She tells the other ones. They get fucking mad. And then me being the asshole that I am, they come up to me.
Yeah.
And they're like, hey, that's not fucking funny. And I was like, I was making a goddamn joke. Chill out. And it was like, this kid running his mouth. Oh, what the fuck are you going to do?
Wrestle you?
Yeah. And like, they just keep running their mouth. And I was like, look, I made a joke. It clearly went over your head. Like, full dad joke. And I even probably did the haha afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, come on, let me go buy you a beer, fucker. Like,
you
just play
should've,
around.
yeah.
And I shit you not. 3 of them. It's almost like they came together for like a Megatron.
Lifted you like a foot off the ground.
They fucking hit me.
Nice.
Yeah, fucker, a little hit me. And then of course I had to leave because it was my fault. I make 2 bad jokes. And
2
I
in a
gotta
row,
fucking
though.
leave. Over your head and put you in my pocket.
That is pretty good, though.
They've had to fucking hear that before. Maybe
I
not
would
in
think
your
so.
pocket. Maybe not in your pocket. Definitely they've heard over your head. But, Mr. Rick, I'm going to definitely do something special. Another thing for you, since we was talking about, fucking midgets. It made me think of you. And how I probably pissed you off that night. I was kicked out that night. I was going to say, there's probably several times I should have been kicked out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've only been there once.
That place saved country music in Macon. Well, Whiskey River used to be the shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And Whiskey River took a fucking dive.
Is it still open?
No, it ain't been open in years.
Okay.
He opened up Crazy Bull probably almost 10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And if it wasn't for him, there wouldn't have been live country music in Macon.
Yeah.
Not good, like big stage venue, like as far as bar wise goes. There's been some smaller ones. But hell, he brought everybody from Morgan Wallen to Chris Stapleton.
Really?
Yeah. He had some awesome.
I saw Chris
awesome fucking
Stapleton
people.
in Macon. When was that now? Been a while, but he was great.
Yeah, Chris Stapleton's a badass dude.
Yeah, he was good.
I really, really like him. Yeah. I could not believe we just got on banging midgets, and this is supposed to be an episode about your business.
Well, we can talk about whatever,
Oh, I know.
Midgets are great.
They are. I wouldn't know.
One day.
I'm finna go to Alabama, so maybe I'll find one. They got a bunch of inbred.
Oh, no.
I hate the state of Alabama.
Oh, man.
I hate Alabama fans as far as football goes. I absolutely despise them. They're not good people. And just most folks you meet in Alabama are just fucking assholes.
So I have some family that lived in Alabama, and I always thought that they were just more redneck than us.
It's a different type
but
of
it's not the
redneck.
same. Yeah, it was something different.
See, I hate the word redneck.
I love it. I think it's like, I embrace it.
I don't. I literally, anytime that somebody's ever called me that, I'm like, I'm Southern.
Yeah.
I'm for some reason redneck.
That's the socialist movement, redneck.
Yeah, I don't like it.
That's from the coal miners unionizing. They put red handkerchiefs on.
All right.
Yeah. It's a
I just
socialist movement.
thought it meant we was trash.
No.
I don't know. I did not know that.
Hard-working, working class folks, redneck. That's
Yeah,
what it
see,
means.
it's too associated. Every when I hear redneck, for some reason, it automatically I see rebel flag. I see. Confederate.
I get that.
I automatically. That's what I even see it spelled out in the word.
Yeah, I see like a picket line at a coal mine.
Okay.
And that's what I see.
See,
that's where that word came from.
When you just said that you embrace that word, I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
hell yeah.
How are we on this?
Yeah, no.
I'm the liberal? What
Yeah,
the
for
fuck? That's what I was telling somebody. It was Tucker. It was when I was talking to him about you coming and doing the show today or whatever. I was like, I know that y'all two would either really, really like each other, or y'all would fucking kill each other. Like
we probably like each other. I'm positive.
No, he's made me. I had to learn, which I already think I was very middle. Anyway, I quit using the word conservative.
Yeah.
I quit using the word.
I've noticed some of
Republican.
your language has changed as far as what you call yourself and shit like that.
Yeah, I don't. Well, I just hate everybody.
Yeah.
I hate everybody. I don't even want to say independent because I feel like there's independents out there that are fucking assholes.
Oh yeah.
I just, not to, I respect the the alphabet community. I don't ever know what the fuck to call it. I make jokes because I don't know what the fuck to say. But what is it? Non-binary is what you don't want to be called anything?
I wouldn't
What's
say.
the thing? I don't know any of the terminology.
Non-binary would be like neither male nor female. Today is Non-Binary Visibility Day.
What the fuck does that mean?
It means it's a day for non-binary folks to be visible, I guess. You brought it up.
Don't they want to?
I read that while I was in the car. I don't know.
Okay. Well, no. I guess I was trying to say is with my political status, I don't want to be acknowledged on either side. Like, that's what I was getting to. Like, I don't want anybody to fucking claim me.
Yeah.
I don't want anybody to say that I'm the same as them.
Oh yeah. I mean, nothing pisses me off more than a Democrat thinking that I'm like them.
God, because even
that's
like
the worst,
dude. Because I know, like, me and you's on each other's TikTok. Whenever the abortion stuff happened, and I made the videos that I made, like the 2 videos.
I bet you caught hell for that.
I caught it from men. I didn't catch any from women.
Well, yeah. That's not a surprise, really.
But it was the men that I caught it from. I don't know whether they've seen the previous videos that I do, that if you got to say some stupid fucking shit to me for me to even acknowledge you.
Right,
I mean, you've got to say some stupid shit to me, even like you exist. Like, I don't see the point in it. Like, I don't care if you got like a huge ass account. I do not see the point in attacking somebody if they're just as passionate about their beliefs as I am about mine.
Yeah,
I don't. And there's only like 1 or 2 guys, and I don't know if I said anything or not, but their comments were just so ignorant, and they had blank profiles, and it's just like, this person's hiding behind a keyboard. Like, fuck them. They don't even deserve me to comment.
Like, you probably started using the internet around the time where it was normal to be completely anonymous. Like, you just have a screen name and nobody knows who you are. But now that's kind of changed, and everybody's like attached to their Facebook or their Instagram. So you know most of the people you're online with. They're not just people from around the world. And that has really changed. I think somehow we haven't transitioned our way of thinking to be like, I know these people in real life. I can't be a dumbass on the internet all the time.
Yeah.
Versus if you were on the internet when you were like 13, your parents were never going to read anything you were writing.
Yeah.
They were nobody in your town will ever see anything you were saying. It's just completely separate from that part of your life. And now they're kind of meshing together. And so people are just taking things way too fucking seriously, and way too many goddamn people have opinions that they aren't qualified to have.
100% agree with you. That is why I literally, when the abortion stuff came out, my whole stance on it is, unless I get you pregnant, I don't think I'm supposed to have an opinion.
It ain't my thought.
It's not my body. It's not. If you want to come at me and like say you're a Christian, how you say that? Because I'm taught not to judge. Like, that's between you and God. I'm gonna have a hard enough time getting my ass into heaven as it is.
Yeah.
I don't need to be worried about you getting into heaven.
Right.
Like,
yes.
That's not my fight.
That'll preach. Yeah.
That's not my. That's between you and God.
Right.
Me being a snitch ain't finna get my ass into heaven.
The whole Christian obsession with abortion that started in like the 50s.
Yeah.
That made the whole Roe v. Wade necessary comes from a movement with a very bad understanding of the Bible. They do not understand that, one, abortion occurs in the Bible. It is a religious rite in the Bible, and it is performed by a priest in the Bible. So, furthermore, the Jews did not believe that life began until you had taken your first breath outside of the womb. And Jews now, a large contingency of Jews, are suing the federal government now over this fact because they believe in the right to abortion, and that it should be protected because the woman's life is more sanctified than that of an unborn child.
You are the only person that I would let even talk about like that, because I don't know. Yeah. I don't, but I know from our previous conversations how well versed you are on the Bible and other things. I don't know shit about that. I know that everything that I've ever been taught is abortion bad.
Right, yeah.
Abortion bad. So, like, I ain't even going to get into any of that because I don't know. I've never seen that, never heard that, never had a preacher tell me that shit.
Of course not.
But I will not cut that. I will allow you to say that. I just don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But I know how well versed you are with your shit.
Numbers chapter 5.
See?
You can see
that.
You can see an abortion procedure.
Yeah. So I just, with all of that shit, dude, I don't care. And even with, I had a long, not argument, I had a long talk with somebody that's big influencer or whatever. And we hadn't spoken since then. But they were like talking about the Roe versus Wade stuff. And I was like, I don't think the federal government should have got in it in the first place anyway.
Right. Not at all.
I don't know why they did. I don't know why. I think it's a moral thing.
It was a state's question.
Yeah, I don't think it's an anybody thing. I think it's a moral decision.
So it was, the question that originally brought Roe up was, does a patient have the right to privacy?
Yeah.
And that the privacy was around, did this woman require an abortion in order to live? And there was a breach of her privacy, and that's actually what the result of Roe v. Wade was. It is not the federal government's business, and now that's been overturned. They're saying it is the federal government's business. That's what's scary to me. The implications of that are huge, because it is not the government's business what you do with your body.
Yeah.
What you do in your bedroom. None of that should be on their radar at all.
Yeah. See, that's where I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Like, people, I know they twist how some people take that or whatever. Mm-hmm. But if you're not telling me what to do with my body, I don't understand, because we're men, why you tell a woman what she can do with hers.
Right.
All right.
I mean, if you and I could get pregnant, that shit would be, there would be an abortion plex on every corner.
If men could?
Yeah. If you and me could get pregnant, we could go to McDonald's and get an abortion in the bathroom.
Oh, I get what you're saying. I took what you said the wrong way.
Oh, sorry.
No. I took what you said the wrong way, but now I understand why you mean it.
Yeah.
You mean, okay.
Because
because it's men.
Yeah.
Because it's men. I get what you mean now.
It would be the easiest procedure you could do.
I get what you mean. Yeah. I just don't see the need in the government being involved in anything with your body.
Right. None.
But that's also, like, I'm not for it. I'm not against it. I don't have a fucking opinion on it. Right. I just don't want anybody. I want it to be what's good for the goose is good for the gander. If somebody's not telling me what to do with my body, I don't want anybody being told what to do with theirs.
Yeah, simple.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
It makes no fucking sense. And I hate how all these people just fucking, they went hard with it. Like, these people went fucking hard with it. And I always hate, and it's not my demographic, so I don't give a shit. But if you are my demographic, or you're listening to this right now, I was going to tell you, if you're that old-ass woman or you're that old-ass man that is just fucking filled with hate, you're probably not listening to me. But don't fucking just be a cunt to people. This is different than you. There were people just going like, you're going to hell.
Oh, yeah.
You're going straight to hell for even sharing this.
Yeah.
No, you're going to hell for not minding your goddamn business. All right. Just be a human being. Show fucking compassion.
That's all. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
Folks will get upset about just any concept that is out of line with the tradition that they've been raised in.
I can't stand the fact that people nowadays don't know how to be uncomfortable and be okay.
I like the way you put that. Yeah. I call that like growing. So the way I grew up, I was like real certain about everything.
Yeah.
I knew that the Bible was true.
Yeah.
I knew that the church I went to was right. I knew that I knew the creator of the universe. Like, I had absolute answers. There was no way to like get past me. Now that I'm older, I have found so much comfort in being uncertain about shit. I don't know anything, and that is humbling for one.
I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's humbling. You need to be humbled like that. But also, I simply cannot ascertain all of the truth in the world. I can't do it.
Yeah. I mean, literally.
I can only do my best.
Whether you're a Christian or not, well, I'm a Christian. I believe that God knows the past, the present, and the future. He knows everything. But if you don't believe in God, then you believe in the universe. You got to believe in something. You got to believe that there is something. Might not be a higher power or whatever, but you have to believe in something.
There's at least at the very least, there's a spark out there.
There's something. I believe that Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. If you believe in that, then you don't have. That's what faith is. Mm-hmm. Faith is believing in something and not knowing.
Right.
So you have all these people now. They're so uncomfortable because they don't know everything. But then they're like, "Oh, I'm a Christian. I believe in God." But then you ridicule and you're ugly to people and you're just a fucking asshole to folks when you don't have to be. People that don't understand the fact that there's so much shit out there that I'm growing and I'm finding out that I'm glad at 34 years old there are still things for me to learn.
Yeah.
There are still ways of life. There are still people I can meet that are completely different that can teach me things.
Mm-hmm.
There's a difference in somebody teaching you something and them changing your mindset.
Yeah.
You can sit here and tell me how great it is for you and your partner. That don't mean it's going to make me want to change my sexual orientation or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
But I want to sit here and I want to know.
Yeah.
Like I want to know. I want to grow.
Yeah.
As a person. And there's too many people that the second they get fucking uncomfortable, they start throwing rocks. They start throwing hate. Mm-hmm. And why?
I mean, when we were talking about like the Confederate flag, the number of death threats that we got over that, and I was listening to a show recently. You were talking about the Sons of the Confederacy sent you death threats, and like, okay, well he knows that what that's like. That part kind of sucks, especially when they're like in your town and they know you and they know where you live. So that the fact that folks can't even stop to listen to, in that situation, just other people talking about how this hurts me. I want you to hear it at least. That's all they're trying to say. That's all anybody was ever trying to say is this hurts me. Can you think about moving it?
Yeah.
That's it. It's just trying to be acknowledged.
I would not have been on either side of that.
Yeah.
I would not have been on either side of that. I don't believe in the Confederate flag. I have no reason to believe in it. But I also have the understanding that it does actually mean heritage to some people.
Yeah.
But it don't mean shit to me.
Yeah. I just don't want it in the public square.
It literally don't mean shit to me. It don't mean enough to me to where I'm going to be like, hey, I want to go tear it down.
Right.
But the argument that I do make to people is the people that you were with.
Yeah.
Hear them out.
Yeah, exactly.
Just hear them out. Don't be so fucking closed-minded that you don't hear them out. Yeah. But here's the opposite side of that. And if I'm telling the people on the other side to hear them out and to not be aggressive,
it goes both ways.
You got to go both ways because I have seen the other side of that to where those people, and they've got the right to be filled with hate. They got the right to be mad as hell of all the shit that they've been through for so long. But at the same time, you cannot approach a situation like that with hate. Because if you do, you're going to get hate in return.
Yeah,
you have to have an understanding that, what is it? You catch more flies with vinegar than you with flies with honey.
I think you have to be able to see people as human and with limited experience.
Yeah.
Nobody can ever understand everything I've lived through. I can never understand everything you've lived through, and I have to understand that your flaws are going to be a composite of all the fucked up shit you've been through, the opinions it's created, just your whole history boils into who you are now.
Yeah.
And who you will be. So I have to take the time to understand that not everybody's going to understand my life. Most people have not lived a life like me, and I have not lived a life like most people. So I want to take the time to get to know people, understand where they're coming from, and even if I do vehemently agree, and on that issue I do, I know the arguments, I know why they love it and care for it. I still want to find a way to compromise and say, well, can we just move it from here to there?
Yeah.
That's all. Just you see the humanity in me, and I'll see the humanity in you, and
I love
meet
how you
each
just
other
said
there.
The humanity.
Yeah.
No, I agree. That is exactly what I try to tell people.
Yeah.
But the bad thing is they're just so fucking closed-minded.
Yeah.
I can't do the closed-minded.
I mean, sometimes you just got to wash your hands and walk away.
I've started doing it so much to people. I just can't handle it. Yeah. I would rather be friends and have conversations like this with people that you would have never thought me and you would have hung out and been able to had conversations.
Yeah.
You know?
That's true.
But when you get to see the human element, and you get to see that this person there's nothing wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they just think a different way than you do, but they're just as understanding. They're just as compassionate. They show grace the same way you do. They just show it a different way.
Yeah. Most people, 99%, honestly, I truly believe.
Oh, it's not that high.
I think so. I think they can just put their shit aside and see each other, as long as there's not a computer in the middle.
Oh, yeah,
that changes shit. That has changed the way we approach people and talk to people. I mean, people would just cuss. People would cuss out their own mama on Facebook.
Yeah. Do you watch South Park?
Not really.
Okay. I'm a big South Park guy.
Yeah.
There's in the past couple seasons there was an episode, and it's like called Troll Trace.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. It's fucking awesome. It's a great concept, and they're talking about what we're talking about right now.
Yeah.
And it's where people have just trolled so many folks, and the Danish or Swedish, whatever it is, they end up developing this program that literally shows everybody's internet history, and it takes away the being anonymous.
Right. Yeah.
So they know exactly every email you sent, what website you're on, all this stuff, all the hateful comments that you said to other people, and all this kind of shit.
Yeah.
And I love the hidden messages that South Park does. Like, some of it's really, really good. Some of it I love. And I thought about that. And if you were to do that, it would take us all to where I think we would need to be. Because you would have to go back to being a mature-ass person. Or some of y'all going to take this the wrong way, and I'm not saying bully. But if you were a little asshole growing up, if you kept picking on kids or whatever, and you kept just being ugly, eventually that kid and some of his buddies, or that girl and some of her buddies, was going to get together and beat your ass. And you wasn't going to do it no more.
That's right, yeah.
And that's what needs to happen. You get all these people that forget, hey, I'm behind a computer screen, nobody's going to touch me. No, you need your ass whooped.
Yeah.
You need to know that there's consequences for your actions.
Yeah. I mean, if you look at like 4chan and shit, that's 100% anonymous.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to go on any of that shit. I know what it is.
Avoid it. My God, it's toxic. It's
I won't.
If you hanging around there, something's up.
Yeah.
Like, for real, you need to really examine your shit.
Well, that's where like all the QAnon shit and everything was, right?
And he started his shit again.
Did he?
Yeah. I've been following that crazy mess just because it's wild.
I was with this time last year, or no, it was been March last year, with Lynn Woods, who's supposed to be like a big member of it. Like, he's like Trump's attorney and all this kind of stuff. And I heard all the shit that he said when we did that event together.
Yeah.
If that shit didn't come true, and he had me thinking shit was happening, that shit ain't real. Ain't none of that real.
It was a big, I still don't even know exactly what the whole Q thing's leading up to, or what. I know it was leading up to like January 6th or something like that, I guess, but something else is going on. I really want to know who's behind that shit.
I'll tell you what it is. It's dumbing down the conservatives. It's dumbing down the conservatives. I know it. All right, so you're going to get to see this happen firsthand in Georgia. So I do not like Stacey Abrams at all. I don't like anything she stands for.
Yeah.
I just don't like her. Because, this is why, though, our state is an agriculture state.
Mm-hmm.
Regardless, take Atlanta out of it, our state's an agriculture state. She's going to kill farming in the state of Georgia.
How so?
She doesn't even, you go back and look some of her stuff, she doesn't want to give any help to farmers, disaster crops, anything like that.
Stacey Abrams, the socialist, doesn't want to do more socialism in the state of Georgia?
No, I'm telling you, she doesn't. She's never done anything for a farmer. She doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
But anyway, so what's going to happen in the state of Georgia is Brian Kemp and David Perdue, whichever one gets the nod. Trump's already screwed.
See, Perdue's so disliked too.
Yeah, but Trump endorsed Perdue, right?
Yeah.
So what's going to happen is Republicans are like, everybody knows that if you don't get your pick, you're going to pack your bags and you're going to go home.
Mm-hmm.
So Trump screwed the state of Georgia
Absolutely.
when he endorsed Purdue.
He practically guaranteed that next time around we get Stacey
Abrams is governor
Mm-hmm.
because everybody is going to get pissed. Whoever doesn't get their pick. If Brian Kemp gets the nod, everybody who voted in the primaries for Purdue ain't going to go vote for Kemp.
There are also
the opposites. Or the opposite is going to happen.
Yeah.
And then Abrams is going to win by fucking landslide.
There are also an assload of liberals from Seattle and Washington, California, coming here because it's the only place you can afford to live.
Yeah.
So even in our more rural communities, you're going to see things start to turn more purple again. And I think Georgia will eventually be the liberal haven of the South, which is kind of funny and crazy.
If it is, I'm out of here. The only reason why, though, is probably not what you think. I don't like the shit they teach our kids. I don't like some of the stuff that
I don't even know what they allege to teach kids.
Well, it's some of the stuff like I don't like kids being not necessarily sexualized, but some of the stuff that I really don't want to get in this conversation with you but I don't like anything being taught to kids before they're supposed to.
Right.
I think that a boy is supposed to be a boy, a girl is supposed to be a girl until you get to a certain age. Like, I don't believe you're supposed to do hormone therapy or anything until maybe you're 18.
Yeah.
Like, I've seen, like, I
don't know any Democrats pushing that.
There's a lot.
Like, not literally.
Yeah, there's a lot.
The only people I've seen pushing that are one or two doctors who I largely
But there's a lot of them
disagree
saying
with.
that it's okay.
Hey,
A lot of them saying
a lot of them
saying that, hey, a 13-year-old kid can make a decision for the rest of
ultimately, this is one of those things where I think this is very similar to abortion to me. A child, to me, is just as bodily autonomous as an adult and should be treated as such.
At 13 years old, you don't know what the fuck you going to want the rest of your life.
At 13 years old, you should know that you have bodily autonomy. That's the fact that the idea that they don't is what leads to people taking advantage of children.
Yeah,
because they don't feel like they're in charge of their own body.
Because I don't think at 13 years old you should, regardless of what the decision is, you should not make a decision that is going to impact the rest of your life at 13 years old.
You definitely should not, but people do it all the time.
Yeah, but I'm saying, like, you shouldn't. I'm not saying that they don't.
But should it be legislated that they can't? I guess that's when you get.
Yes, I'm not. I'm saying.
See, I would say that it should not be legislated in any way, and that's another overstep of the federal government.
Yeah,
by a lot, by a big margin. The federal government is not qualified to determine if somebody is trans or not, or somebody's gay or not, or somebody's anything.
I'll tell you this. I hate all the fucking labels.
Yeah.
You know what I just want everybody to be? Happy.
I love that. Yeah.
I don't know why you have to.
Labels kind of come out of the fact that there are so many discontent people, and there are so many people that just want to be seen for whatever they are, and so I respect it. I see why it's there. Do I think it will always be necessary? No. I think this is like a transitory period where our society is learning different things about roles, about gender roles and shit like that, challenging shit like that. And that eventually that kind of language will just kind of fade away. I think we're kind of in a weird transitory period where everybody's becoming a socialist or a communist. We're getting ready for a revolution, which I'm very excited about. And
we're all going to be fucking Chinese soon anyway, so it don't matter.
Well, that pertains more to the revolution side of things, but we're economically fucked.
Yeah, we're fucked, dude. I mean, that's one thing. It don't matter what you are, what you identify as. We all fucked.
Yeah.
I mean, it's our kid, especially. Like, I hate it for me and you both in our mid-30s. My daughter will be 11 in September. Her generation, they are fucked.
Yeah. I mean, think about what our parents did to us. How good they had it.
Yeah.
Like you could buy a house back then.
Yeah.
For nothing. For cheap.
God
for
damn,
a couple
you can't
$100.
buy milk now.
Fucking milk is $5 or $6.
Yeah, dude, I saw the thing yesterday. It was like inflation is the highest it's been in 40 years.
9.2%, I think,
and
or 8.9.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the dollar is going to crash.
Oh, we're screwed.
I mean, it's only worth what we believe it's worth anyway. So,
Yeah, I've never understood that. It's like I understand that you have to have something behind the dollar for it to mean something.
We don't have anything behind it now.
Yeah, but it's just like there's nothing there.
It's just
just give
the
us
federal
money.
government's word. The government no one trusts.
Yeah.
So,
I wish what they do is just say, you know what, we fucked up. We're just gonna erase everything.
Yeah.
This was all imaginary money.
Yeah.
We all played Monopoly for a little bit. We all lost.
The revolution.
Yeah, we're starting the game over.
Yeah. I like this.
Clean slate.
Clean slate.
Everybody's got a 800 credit score,
and we all own the means of production.
Yeah. I know. We're not doing. I'm not doing that shit. I remember why the fuck we got into it last time. I'm not doing that shit with you again. What? Do you remember what the name of that episode was that me and you did?
It's something like Very Deep. You put like the words "very deep" in it.
Fuck. Hold on, because I want them to go listen to it. Because I'm just gonna tell y'all what he's talking about now. Me and him, we didn't argue. We debated. But it was a debate. It was a good ass debate for a little while. Holy shit, was it? I have no idea what the name of that damn episode was. Damn, I don't remember.
I'll find it.
It's got to be like over a year back. But anyway, dude, drop your stuff again for your business and all that good shit. And dude, I can't tell you how much I appreciate you going out of your way during the holiday weekend and all that kind of stuff. I know we got way off topic, but
oh yeah, anytime.
We'll use you from now on. Anybody I can recommend you to. Anything that we do from now on, I'm not touching shit with a computer again.
Great.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
I'm not touching anything. You and guys, he charged me a very fair price. Very fair. So you're not gonna get better service. He went above and beyond. I'm not saying he's going to answer y'all on a holiday weekend, but he's liable to. He's liable to.
If I see it, I'll probably answer.
Very easy to get in touch with. Yeah. So drop your stuff and let's get the hell out of here.
Website is oxleypc.com. That's OXLEY. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook and all that shit under Rev Oxley, REV OXLEY, and on TikTok as Rev Speaks, REV Speaks.
Dude, I sure appreciate it, man.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
And thank y'all for listening to the Josh Terry Podcast. I will catch y'all this weekend, Lake Martin, Alabama.
Let your golden summer begin with Diamonds Direct's annual designer showcase. This July 22nd through 24th, save 20% on designer engagement rings, wedding bands, diamond fashion, gemstones, and more. With Diamonds Direct's unmatched selection, the perfect gift for yourself or the one you love is within reach. During this event, you'll be able to browse a stunning array of loose and mounted stones, diamond studs and tennis bracelets, and any on-trend piece you've been eyeing. Make your appointment for this unmissable event. Find out more information and shop online at diamondsdirect.com.
What's that place you've always wanted to try? Well, you're there, sharing plates with
just one bite.
Or on second thought, maybe not sharing. It's that good. When you're with Amex, it's not if it's going to happen, but when. American Express. Don't live life without it.